Why are the lumberback? Why are the lumberbacks shooting arrows at me?
But yeah, Cat found a Minecraft server that we've been
Nice.
playing since last night.
Oh, bye bye, villager.
Did you fucking kill another villager?
Maybe.
What fucking level are you now?
It doesn't give you any experience.
I'm just asking, fucking level are you?
27.
Alright, I don't expect nothing else from you.
Oh damn! I finished him off. I didn't expect you 51% damage. Is that a crit? It wasn't a crit, but it 51%. Damn. He only has two Pokemon. I have all six. Oh god.
Where's my bone meal?
I'm
Where?
fine losing Weird Air, because I can get out.
Oh, because I'm not even
Ghost.
in the right place. Am I? No, that just brings me back to the past.
This might take me a minute to find this. How are we doing, everybody?
I'm pretty good.
Are you sure
FPS
you're
knockoff.
pretty good?
Yes. Ooh, yes, that knockoff though. It's
Code,
gonna
how
hurt a
you
bit.
doing? No
I am not
answer.
sorry
Love
for
it.
what I'm about to do. I still win with all three. I've only used three Pokemon. I've used Weird Air, Corviknight, and Iron Treads, and I've bodied this team. I think I killed two with. Oh, yep, he forfeited. Hello,
Hello, Aaron.
Aaron.
Yo, yo,
Hello.
yo.
You actually made it! Yippee!
Yippee.
You missed a lot.
Quagsire!
All right. Dark, give me the cliff notes of what happened last session.
That's a lot that happened last session. Alright.
A recap.
So we,
Real nice.
since I didn't have anything Blob wanted last session, I couldn't really do it the way he wanted to. So the dungeon went a lot quicker than it should have been.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
it's take a bit longer, but it's
Espe-
fine.
especially with the current predicament the team is in. So I can just cut straight to it. The team is currently fighting against the dungeon now crumbling because it just woke something up.
Ah, fun.
And the only people who can stop it is gonna have an issue because I'm pretty sure we're just gonna start off with what is gonna happen between two characters. I'm pretty sure two people already know who those are.
Mm.
Summer did confirm she is gonna be a little late, so she gave me a heads up because I told her I might be a little late. She's like, I at least I'm not the only one. I'm like, yeah, I did think I was gonna be late doing laundry, but I guess I was wrong.
I think these dudes dropped from the roof.
I should probably go find the track really quick.
Dark, I'm sending you a video.
Oh no.
There you go. You'll appreciate that.
Uh,
Let's do something different
19.
today.
No, yeah, code here. I'll send it to you real quick too. This is what I sent in. You're welcome.
We'll do
What,
this one.
TikTok?
Yeah, on TikTok.
I got my rank in Valorant.
Very nice. What was it?
Very unsurprisingly, Iron 1 or Iron 3.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Let's get me at least into the mood for this. Okay, I gotta actually think properly. Aaron, how are you doing?
Meh.
You're doing
You?
meh? I'm doing pretty okay.
Has it been a second bone meal since I've started? These zombies. Here's how it's. Is bone meal considered untradeable? No.
Alright. It is 7:01. Need. So, do we just want to get right into it?
Why not?
So, for those who pretty much haven't been here, the dungeon is now currently crumbling and spreading apart because the earth is literally opening up a fissure, pretty much.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
We're in pretty much the room where the orb is supposed to be. We currently have that in our possession. So currently we just have to make our escape.
Yeah.
Ow.
All right. All right. So, question: where in the dungeon are we?
We
As in, how far are we from the exit?
pretty far.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Then what do you want to do?
So are we just running out? Are we doing like a skill challenge type of thing, trying to get out?
That's
Or are
what
we
I'm not
like
sure
making
of.
plans to
I'm
get
curious
out?
what he's doing.
It's whatever you want to do. Do you want to do a skill challenge? You just want to...
I mean, I can run acrobatics to see how fast I get out. Here.
Yeah, go
Hold on.
ahead.
I'll roll in acrobatics. I got a 33.
You got 33.
Mm-hmm.
You pretty much get yourself out.
All right. Sounds good. Everyone else?
Hmm.
Darling, you want to roll yours real quick? She got a 13.
Am I rolling?
Yep.
Yeah, we're all in the dungeon, right?
We're all in there. We all have been
Yep.
in there.
Okay.
Which means
I
everyone
don't
has to
have
roll.
D&D Beyond on my phone.
Here, I can do this
Yeah.
for you. You have an acrobatics +2. What I can do is I can do a 20 +2. Do 20. We'll just add a +2 to it. Well, I rolled you a 7. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry. My rolls suck for other people, apparently.
All right, then I got a juicy 16 for once.
Nice,
A
nice.
juicy 16, he says.
I mean, compare. Let's compare it to the average of what I roll.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting.
So, actually, Code, if you want to roll yours, just do a +2 +5, a d20 +2. That'd be fine too. It's up to you.
Wait, so I'm getting a reroll because you rolled a 7? Or...
Yeah, I'll let you re-roll it if you want to.
Okay, hold on. I just finished installing D&D Beyond.
All right, you're good.
Although I could just go and grab my D20.
Fair.
Got a 17.
We has a. Is that 17 plus? Is that 17 plus 2 or just base 17?
15 plus 2.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if that was a modifier enabled or not. Okay, so we got a 7 for Rosa, we got a 16 for Yeno, 13 for Ava, and a 33 for Circus. If you want to roll Kirith's, if you want to roll Kirith,
will
Siege, Frost, and Bugs, that'd be fine.
I'm gonna go AFK really quick.
Okay.
Acrobatics. 19. Okay.
All right.
Motherfucker got a nat 20.
Nice.
Figured. Okay. So everyone pretty much escapes.
All right. Any damage taken from anyone who rolled low or no?
No.
All right.
So question: Do we know what orb we found inside this dungeon?
Yes, you were told. That would be the Earth/Nature orb.
Yeah, the one that we were going there for because of the Yeno and the Earth Goddess.
Yes. And you were taken there by Harina herself, pretty much, in her fox form.
Yeah. So after we get out, what happens?
As you all get out, you see the dungeon entrance literally collapse.
Makes sense.
As that happens, you hear a search party with a bunch of guards literally walk up and pretty much yell at everybody. Basically saying, what did you all do? Why did this happen?
There's just looks and says, "You expect us to know exactly why a place collapses and we steal a nature orb from a dungeon that is meant to contain it, and you don't expect it to collapse? You guys aren't very smart, are you?"
Come on, average dungeon crawler things. Come on, read it.
Yeah, again,
I'm-
even Yeno understands that this shit's normal.
I'm back.
Oh, don't worry, we're just berating some guards for not knowing shit.
Okay.
Come on, read up on your
interrupting
tropes.
in the middle of your guys' speech.
Nah, you're good.
So they just look at you and they're just like, huh?
I mean, we have the nature orb. We done your collapse. We got out. What else do you want us to do?
Wait, you stole that?
Yeah, we're gonna give it to Harina to take care of.
How do we know you're not lying?
If you think we're gonna lie, I could just slice your throat now and take it. I mean, in all honesty, I could just slice your throat at any moment because I have. the
As
ability to
you
do so.
say that, the guards pull out their weapons.
All right, you want to know what? I'm gonna use a stealth check because I have the ability to stealth. You want to know what? I'm rolling a stealth real quick. I rolled an 18. I have 18. He
Oh.
appears behind the front guard, knife to the back of his throat, and says, "So you want to continue this?" Just he appears there. He doesn't. Nothing else. He just appears and says, "You want to continue this, buddy?"
So as you do that, a man grabs your shoulder and is like, "I think you should not do that at this time."
I asked him if he wants to continue. I never said I would do it.
I don't think they want you to continue killing their own men.
I never killed him, though, did I?
I mean,
He's still alive, right?
as you say that, you can kind of see him just kind of just not do anything. He's just out.
Oh, he passed out. Oh, I didn't know guards were allowed to do that anymore. He then backs off, puts his dagger away, and goes to stand with his group again. So your guards passed out at the slightest inconvenience, understood.
I mean, you made the first move, didn't you?
I told him I could slice his throat because he's saying that we're thieves, when we are dungeon raiders and Harina trusts us with this mission.
Well, they don't very much believe in the almighty gods.
I can show them their powers. Would you like to see me teleport? Would you like to throw a shadow about the wall? Would you like me to create an ice storm, firestorm? What would you like me to do?
As you say that, he looks over to the whole group, and then he looks to his party, and he puts his hands up.
Yes, your hands are up. What's up?
One guard looks to him and is like, "I think these guys are just flying out of their ass."
You know, am I allowed to do the shit?
No.
You know,
And plus,
My-
I don't think they meant it in the sense of believing in the gods' powers. I think they meant it in the sense of trusting gods.
oh, that's fair. But they just said they basically looked at me like I'm bullshitting. Can I at least prove them right in several aspects? I prove them wrong in several aspects. Prove myself right though.
Can you be the better person and drop it?
I won't hurt them.
How so?
I said I was gonna throw it at the wall. I never said I was gonna hurt them. I said I was gonna show I can do it. Right?
Your prerogative, man.
He then creates a shadow ball of just pure shadow energy that only the goddess has been able to control and throws it at the wall. Like, okay, cool, you guys like it?
So as you do that, multiple of them are staring at it. Well, the one that you were talking to, who put their hand on your shoulder, is just staring directly at you.
Yes.
With no care in the world.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. What you doing here?
So all you hear is a sigh and him just walking off. Without his party.
Okay. Oh, he left his party. Damn. Now, what are you guys gonna do? He just talks to the party as casual as he can be. What are you gonna do?
So as you say that, one person just kind of steps back, and they're just, you can see him physically shaking.
Why are you scared? I wasn't gonna hurt you with it. If you don't like it, I can leave. I can just teleport out of here back to my ship. Ow.
Kara kind of walks up to him and he looks at Sirix. He's like, "Are you okay?"
No. Not at the moment, no.
Is there something we need to talk about?
Maybe later, but not right now.
So as you say that, Kira kind of looks to the group. He kind of just examines everything. However, you notice something not right.
I'm gonna roll perception. Well, does a 15 pass perception get it, or do I have to roll that?
15%, your 15 passes it.
Alright, what does he notice?
So you noticed a lot of little bits of sparks on the ground. Only you can see
Electrical
this.
sparks? Is he kneels and he asks his wisp, electrical sparks or non-magical electrical sparks? No one else hears this, by the way. He's talking inside his head. He asks the wisp of what they are, as in if they're magical or if they're just normal electric.
So they would tell you electrical, so like normal electric but magical at the same time.
Can you find the origin? I know you can absorb it.
So as your eyes kind of flash, you kind of absorb it and it kind of goes into you. You see flashes of the original person. You see a hooded figure walking through this plane, and then you see a massive strike of lightning in the city.
Alright guys, hey, we're headed back to town. He teleports straight to the ship. No, he doesn't wait for anyone else. He teleports to the ship. He goes straight to the captain and says, alright, start the ship up.
So he starts the ship up.
Alright. Yeah, this is, he is loyal to that city. He knows.
So he starts the ship up and he gets it going.
He then teleports back and says, alright, everyone hang on to me real quick. They can choose not to grab him, by the way. So, what do you do?
How far is the ship? Like, if you were to walk it?
Yeah, how far is it from here?
What, the airship?
Yeah, the airship from the dungeon.
Not far. I'd say pretty close.
Yana's walking it.
Alright. Ava, what do you do?
I'll go ahead, I'll go ahead and go with you.
Alright, so she grabs on. Rosa, what do you do?
I guess I grab on.
Alright, what do Frost, Siege, and what do the rest do?
Frost is gonna hang on to. Siege is gonna. Most likely his character would go straight back to the airship.
Yup.
Kirith is gonna go with him.
Wait, with who? Siege or?
With Siege. Zoe
okay.
kind of wanders, not with everybody, just wanders around.
That's fair.
Karina kind of just hugs Ava tightly, just scared.
Mm-hmm.
And Bugs would just wander off.
It's like, I don't want to be here. Fuck
Yeah.
this. Alright, as Xerxes teleports him back to the ship, he then says to the captain, alright, the moment they get on the ship, the moment everyone is on the ship, you take off and head toward the city. Instantly. I don't care if they're strapped in or not.
All aboard! All aboard! As you kind of hear that, everybody would, be on the ship, and then it would lift off.
He then finds Yeno and goes, alright, Yeno, I have a question. How many people can your mass heal?
Uh, uh,
As he's thinking, Xerxes looks back over at Siege. Siege, how many war machines can you make in a matter of hours? Defensive war machines, not offensive. He would ask Siege this, and we'll wait for... If you want to ask your brother too, you can kind of tell him. You can ask him real quick so you can answer.
He's not here,
reliably.
he's at work.
Oh, okay. How many do you think he can make?
I think he can make a lot.
Okay, so we'll say about 10 or 15. Alright, he looks back to Yana. Alright, I know you've been doing the math. How many can you heal with it?
For every one session, I can heal up to 6 people at once. Though I am almost out of my higher magic.
Alright, in this case, you go take a rest. Go nap right now. We'll need you in a minute. This is where you see him take full leadership position, by the way. He looks at Kirith. Bro, how many arrows can you shoot at once? Dark, you alive?
Hi, sorry, Dark's in the kitchen. He's getting fed.
All right, cool. That's all I
I
need to
told
know.
him to mute because I didn't want him to have a feedback loop.
No, you're good.
Lot
Okay.
of arrows.
Rosa, how many
Very
people
good.
can you heal? And how many times can you heal?
That's a great question. Spells. Cure wounds, I would assume.
And if you need to, for this part, you can edit your spells to heal more if you want, or be more defensive. We'll allow healing.
I should be able to heal 4 times.
Okay.
1d plus 4.
All right. Cool.
I
right,
can
thank
do
you.
48 people, by the way.
All right.
But-
Thank you.
Different levels.
No, you're good. I understand. He looks at Frost. How much? Oh well, wait. Dark, when you're back, let me know.
I can answer right here from at the threshold.
All right. Frost, how much of a barrier can you make? How many walls can you make around certain areas?
She folds her
I will need
arms
water.
and looks at him, and she's like, "A lot. You should know this."
All right. I do know, but I want to know if you can make more than I think you can. Ava, how many fire blasts can you make? How many fire walls can you make for us? I know you can use firestorm, but I also need shadow walls.
2, 3.
All right, that's all we'll need for now. All right, now I'll let you know what happened. A giant thunderbolt just hit the center of the city. So that's where we're going right now. I have no idea if there's gonna be mass casualties or if there's gonna be mass injuries, but I also can be ready for a fight.
So as you guys get, above the city, you see more lightning bolts hit the city. You also see the ground kind of wobbling. If that makes sense,
Right.
like it's becoming like
earthquakes.
liquidy kind of, but
Oh,
everything's
so
kind of
basically
fine.
just liquidation.
yeah.
So semi-liquidation. Okay. As he says this, he says, "All right, guys, I'm going to back to the giant lightning rod. I need all of you to create walls around each entrance to the city. Siege, drop your machines down low. When you get on the ground, start healing. Same with you, Rosa. Frost, if you see anything that seems like a threat, freeze the fuck out of it, no hesitation. Ava, same with you. Kill it with no hesitation." He drops down. He teleports down, instantly just starts absorbing every ounce of lightning that hits the ground. He does nothing but absorb lightning at the moment. All right, everyone else, you can do what you need to. And he
All right,
knows
so-
Kira already understands his job. All right, you can go, Yuna.
Okay. So we're saying that the city that the Earth
The main
dungeon was
city,
connected
yes.
to.
Are we
is
talking
what got
main
attacked?
city or yes, main
We're
city.
we're talking main Earth City.
Yes,
main
main
Earth
Earth
City.
City. Harina, the place we got, the place we were briefed by Harina. The main city.
But currently, that's where we are.
Yes, we are at the main city.
Oh gosh.
Did you die? Damn. I almost aced multiple times on Neon too. Okay, here's the Coke. Where's your cup?
Alright, so when Dark gets fully back, we will have Yeno, Rosa, and all the rest of you.
If Yeno wants to go now, he can.
Yeah, Yeno, what do you, the airship has landed. You're headed out right now.
All right. I think Yeno's idea is to kind of grab Siege and have whatever war machines that he has more help the people of the city kind of retreat. They're gonna, and his idea is basically find any stragglers, anyone that's injured, and help them get out of the city as fast as possible and redirect everyone away from everything.
Okay. So he takes the defensive war machines just to provide cover.
I love.
So
There's your
Alright.
cup with ice and the Coca-Cola's right next to it if you want to put that in there. Okay. So as you kind of do that, you see more lightning bolts happening. Cyrix Cyrix is having trouble kind of gathering all the energy coming from the lightning as his wisp is getting strained.
Yup.
So while that's happening, you see the Sentinels, you see the actual Imperial Knights take over, you see the guards try and help.
So are the people heading more towards like a bunkered area that the city would have in case of
Yes,
an attack,
you would see them.
or they're heading towards outside the city?
They're heading to a bunker outside the city mainly.
Mm-hmm.
But you would also know that some people are just sitting there and having trouble getting out.
Also, by the way, once his he muted.
I'm listening. Sorry, I'm listening.
Once his wisp is getting drained enough, he will just channel on his draconic resilience and just tank every hit. Every 2 minutes, he will take like 2 points of damage though. So just let me know when to put 2 points of damage on him.
Ava, you would also be helping the knights with extracting. So you would know. Well, actually, yeah, you would know that some of them are struggling, and you'd be more closer to Ash's squadron that she's currently holding.
Yo, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
You're good.
I'm muting because I'm muted. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Those will be interesting here soon.
All right. So we have Yeno already guiding people back. So what is Rosa, and is Rosa gonna be with Yeno?
Sure.
Okay, so Rosa, Yeno, and Siege's war
go
machines
ahead.
are guiding civilians back into bunkers.
Yep.
Frost and Kirith, what are they doing?
They're pretty much up high. Frost is kind of trying to make sure that there's a shield stopping the lightning from attacking anyone that is still in city who have not been got yet.
Makes sense.
And she kind of cornered off your area from the area to the bunker.
Ye-
Kirith is trying to sit there and hit arrows at anything that tries to get to her, if any is. Kind of basically protecting.
Okay. After about 3 minutes, he's lost 2 health because it hasn't been 4 minutes yet.
Yep.
As he says this, he looks to Siege and says, he looks to Siege and tells, actually no, he looks to the nearest soldier. Throw me the longest metal rod you have.
God. You want me to do what
You know what
now?
he's making. Throw me the longest metal fucking rod you have.
So he
I'm getting
grabs
to
it,
my limit here.
and he kind of gives it to you.
He then shoves it straight into the ground and makes it a conductor. So every bolt of lightning is now only hitting that rod. No other lightning is able to hit anything else. He has made a massive lightning rod.
Damn.
He's like, all right, cool. Hey, my friend's with what's her name again?
I gotta pull this up.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Do I not have her data bank? I should have her data bank. Where is she? Go to Spire.
I don't remember what we named her.
I'm trying to find it. I know I have it in here. I just gotta find it really quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's in the D&D section or if she's back in the other one. I think she's in the other one. Not you. Definitely not you. Okay, did you mark it in here somewhere? Because I hope you did. Storm.
Storm? Okay. He tells Storm take a breather. And then he instantly walks over to the guard and says, alright, cool. What the fuck started this? And I'm gonna kill it. He has no hesitation. He's just pissed at the moment. He has
So,
gone
like,
full leadership and pissed mode.
Guard looks at him and is like, I don't know, some person?
What person? Where did they go? And where did
They went to
come
the
from?
they went straight to the church. I don't know where.
Xerxes teleports into the church, no hesitation, draws out. No, he draws out the Sword of Cost, by the way. He says, I'm drawing blood within the next fucking minute. And he looks for anything that seems like a threat. I'm gonna roll a perception check as well as see what he finds. He rolled an 11. Does he see? Well, I'm just using my passive perception then. He has a 15 passive. What does he see? Any threats?
You see undead and you see them kind of crawling closer to something.
He walks up onto them. Are they paying attention to him at all?
Nope.
Are they paying any attention? All right. He walks up. He rolled a nat 20. He is not happy at the moment. He rolls a nat 20, and he does 15. He crits 15 damage. Wait, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he does 30 damage to the nearest undead. He just stabs it right through the back of the neck and goes, all right, cool. After this, he walks. Do they notice him after this kill? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right. He takes advantage of the fact that they've noticed him, but they haven't taken action yet, and he goes for his second attack real quick. He rolls a 24. Does he hit?
Yep.
All right. He walks toward the next undead and just stabs it right through the skull with an 11. Right, he pierces right through its skull and cuts up so its head is just in half. And he goes, all right, cool, who's next?
So as you do that, you see lightning flashing between rooms.
He pulls out his hand and says, Storm, can you handle a tiny bit more lightning? Before he does it, he asks if he handles a bit more lightning. What does Storm say?
Storm kind of just does it.
They do it without him saying. So
Yep.
he absorbs the lightning. All right, what comes from that absorption?
So, as you absorb it, you see the person you kind of visioned.
Like, oh, hello there. Why are you? That's how it says. Why are you attacking the city that I call home?
So you would see their hand shaking, and you can tell that it's not on purpose.
All right, why are you attacking and why are your hand shaking? I can tell it's not on purpose, but the fact is you're doing something. What's wrong?
They point kind of outwards to the window. You see this giant shadowy thing kind of rip through the ice barrier.
Oh, fucking goddamn it. You ripped. Oh, so you controlled by that thing. Understood. Alright. He then just proceeds to. Here, hold up. He isn't expecting this, but he's looking the opposite way. Oh, never mind. He rolled an 18 anyway. He looks directly. He turns around, just hits her upside the head. Just punches her upside the head and knocks her out. She's out cold now, by the way. She's just out cold. Alright, you're no longer a threat. And so he then just starts walking toward the creature while, with his telepath connection, tells Frost and Ava, alright, cool, we got a new target. And he sends what it looks like. Just the both of them. Anyone near you, bring him over. He is dragging the sword on the ground at the moment, by the way. He is just dragging the tip of the sword on the ground, knowing it'll dull it, but just like, knowing it'll add more pain when he actually hits them. The sword's also extremely happy at the moment. It has tasted blood twice, and it hasn't been used often. It is a sentient sword, by the way. So, he also uses... What does he have? Hold up. He uses Minor Illusion to cast his voice out over the city and says, alright, everyone who isn't protecting a citizen, meet up near the church. He says this in a booming voice that happens above the city.
What the fuck? Why did you become a gremlin for half a second? I am very proud of you for getting 15 kills in an ace. But why did you become a gremlin?
So what does everyone do now that his voice booms over the city?
Wow. So as you just do that, Frost kind of starts trying to seal it, but you can also feel her in pain. Here's is kind of trying to hit it. You're basically trying to push this thing back.
Alright, at this point, he is going to use a sneak attack teleport to appear right behind it. I'm going to be using I'm going to use my own D20, because I'm going to be doing certain things for Shadow Ball. He's going to teleport directly behind it. He knows the sword wants more blood, but he's going to use a different attack since it is a shadow creature. Alright, he's going to roll a D20 with a plus 10, so it is a 23. That hits, right? Does 23 hit, Dark?
Yep.
Alright, and it's a sneak attack, so I'm going to add in a bit extra damage. So we're going to do 2d20s plus 10. He does 33. He punches a compressed shadow ball into the back of the creature as he says, back the fuck off, I'm your target. As he punches a hole through it, knowing it won't kill it though. He punches a hole through its abdomen as he says, alright, stop focusing on them. Now.
So as you do that, the thing looks at you, but something else comes running in, knocks it to the ground, holding it down.
As Cersei's like, who the fuck are you? He's still in his position, but he just says in a very just confused voice, who are you? As he pulls out the Sword of as he just draws Sword of Kos again, and just stabs the creature. Just stabs the prone creature through the chest with just piercing it to the ground. As he goes, who the fuck are you?
You would see that you can see the rocks on it, and you would kind of know that it was the Earth Titan.
Why are you here?
It looks at you like a giant dog.
I mean, I'm proud of you, but also, why are you here though? What prompted you to come? Because you shouldn't be protecting this city. We had Harina here. Shouldn't be. It should be the Time Titan, the Space Titan that should be protecting the city, not the Earth Titan. You have the others that do protect. You have the forest to protect, for fuck's sake.
So what sits there as you're putting your sword through, starts punching the fuck out of it.
I mean, that works.
Now,
what?
now you see this thing slowly take it over.
The rock. Wait, the Shadow versus the Rock Titan.
Yeah, it's so the shadow.
hold up.
The shadows is trying to take over the Earth Titan.
He is going. I'm gonna roll an insight check real quick, which is basically my intelligence.
Yep.
All right, I got a 23. Does he notice? Is it made of pure shadows?
Partially.
Partially pure shadows. All right, then I'm going to roll a d20 plus 5, and this is for shadow absorption. I rolled a nat 20. Okay, so this is a concentration spell that absorbs the essence of a shadow being. I'm going to make it that. So he puts his hand on the creature where it was stabbed and just starts absorbing it. So it is not shadow is the only thing that's going to be left. So what is left?
As you absorb it, you kind of see this thing inside. It slips through the cracks of the Earth Titan.
So it wasn't a shadow being after all. I see.
So as you kind of started absorbing the essence, the Earth Titan kind of grabs where it went through, and you can see it physically starting to stone up again, and it's not moving.
Well, as in, wait, it seals itself again, basically.
Yeah, basically it went back into sleep mode. It went back into hibernation.
That do that, or to do it out of necessity to survive? All right, cool. He then puts his battle knowledge to use and just grabs the creature and just drags it. He drags it to Titan with him to the middle of town and then says, all right, Frost and Ava, can you put walls around this? Just wall on wall. If you need to take a rest, you can. Just wall the fuck out of this. I'll help you. He puts a thunder wall directly around. He puts a full thunder dome over it, by the way. All right, cover that with shadow and ice wall, please.
So Frost would kind of just start doing that.
Ava, you do it too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
What's up, Code?
I fucking mistaken Ava for Rosa. I'm sorry.
Nah, you're good. He then looks
I
to
heard
Kirith.
B and then I
Oh, yeah. No, he looks to Kirith. Kirith, have you seen a shadow creature do that before? Because I sure as hell haven't. That was not even a full shadow creature.
So he looks to Frost and he grabs his book from her bag, like it was there, and she looks at him like, what the fuck? So he kind of flips through it.
He looks at Kirith. I mean, I know we all... God damn it, Kirith. I know you understand.
Listen. I needed somewhere to put this. She was the only person next to me.
I mean, I understand. I'm proud of you for that. But also, what the fuck, man? As he says that, he then looks to Kirith. I assume you know exactly what's going on as well. 'Cause I know it wasn't a shadow being.
He stopped his finger and he looked at it, at the page. He's like, oh fuck.
What is it?
He looks over to Sirix and he's like, remember that thing that we accidentally created?
Oh. Is it that? We're
Yep.
dealing with that.
That thing's
Are
back.
you
I guess it got a
Right.
lot stronger than we thought. I thought we killed it 'cause I thought Ava absorbed
killed
it.
it
No.
too. Well, I will say it amasses shadows around it now. By the way, I used Shadow Absorb, took all of it off, and it still became an oozy creature.
Did it-
no longer relies on shadows.
Did it go inside of the Earth Titan?
Yeah, that's why it's stoned back up, and that's why I'm covering it with walls.
It's corrupted now.
I know. I could just kill it, but I feel so bad. I knew what it was, but I didn't want to admit it until he figured it out.
We might have to ask for the knight's help with getting this fixed.
Xerxes and he goes, I'm just gonna go talk to Harina by myself real quick. Kirith, I don't want you to endure this talking to real quick, because you didn't mean to do it. I'm the main problem here. So he starts walking to the castle with this just in a little slumped manner, like, I fucked up, I fucked up, I fucked up.
So you just see Harina in her chair, just staring directly at you.
He stands up in a leadership kind of way. He's like, I fucked up. Well, technically me and Kirith fucked up, but I fucked up.
She puts a hand to her side, kind of to the side of her face, and is like, oh.
Me and Kirith accidentally created a creature when we were younger, and we thought we killed it. But apparently it evolved to not need shadows anymore, and now it corrupts things, and it out into the Earth Titan.
Ah, that thing actually got out.
Yeah, wait, what?
We found it while it was wounded, and someone took it out of its jar and decided it was a great idea to test it.
Who took it out of... No, I'm punching the person who took it out of the jar.
That, I don't know who took it out. No one has confessed.
You're the
it.
goddess of space and time.
Yes, I am. However, I'm not going to sit there and use my power to find out who did it.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to say, I might have to kill the Earth Titan.
If you do that, you will also be damaging the Earth orb.
I know, but the Earth Titan is corrupted now.
We can save it if we do it right.
Yeah. The last time we tried to kill this thing, it survived somehow by evolving. Because you understand, we absorbed it.
Which is
and it
why
still
I'm
survived.
tasking you to go seek help from Ash. You know who that is?
I don't want to know who it is.
Night 3.
He doesn't throw a tantrum, but you can tell by the noise he makes that he is not happy at the moment.
She kind of just looks at him and sighs. Sirix,
Yes.
I treat you like a son.
I know.
I need you to man up and get your balls right this time. You
I'm
fucked
gonna
this
shoot
up,
somebody.
you and Kirith both fucked this up.
I know. That's why I'm the one who came here to save him from the talking to him, acting like an older fucking brother.
We both know Kirith is a child most of the time.
I know. That's why I came up here myself.
So if you
But
take
I
care
don't
of this
want
would be
to
great.
deal with her.
Why? Because she didn't steal your girlfriend, she's been with her since you were with her too?
He doesn't say a thing as he teleports out. He does not say a fucking thing. He just teleports out and says, as a fuck you.
So as you do that, you hear a slight giggle in your head.
Storm, shush.
As you say that, she kind of goes dead silent, but not very much.
She's never seen him. She's seen him angry, but not jealous and pissed off.
Yeah, because he's never been jealous and pissed off.
Yeah. He then arrived and says, "We're gonna go fucking fuck Ash."
So
As he said, no, I want to. As he says this, I wonder what Kira says. What does Kira do?
Kira kind of looks at him. He's like, what?
We have to find Ash apparently, thanks to Harina.
Why
And thanks to
horrible
our
people?
fuck up. I don't fucking know.
Last time I
But we're-
saw that girl, she almost punched me in the face. Actually,
I
she
mean,
did.
don't you normally get punched in the face?
It's not my fault.
I mean, is it normally your fault though?
No!
I mean, see, that's the point. It's normally not your fault. People just like punching you.
I don't know why. Am I too pretty for them or some shit?
Yo, you just have an asshole-looking face. As he says this, he doesn't give a fuck. He teleports back to the ship. He isn't. Kirith knows how unhappy he is at the moment. Kirith knows by the comment he made right there.
Kirith is like, well, he's actually kind of right, but still.
He teleports back. The fuck did you just say? Did you say I was right? I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
I mean, I've been kicked there plenty of times.
I'm going to punch you in the abdomen then. I'm gonna make you.
Alright,
fucking
just
stop
do
being
it. Come
dragged
on,
in the
get it out. Punch me. I'm being supportive here. Punch me, come on.
He rolled a 19.
Okay, good. It hits.
He just hits. He full on winds up and punches him in the abdomen, throwing him back 2 feet as he lands on the ground, breathless. Xerxes doesn't even check to see if he's okay. He leaves. He doesn't even teleport out. He just walks the fuck away.
He grabs it. It's like, yep, he'll be okay now.
Problem is he's not. See, even Kirith hasn't seen him jealous yet. So he looks back and says, "You really think that's gonna fix things right now?"
He puts his thumb up like, nope, I don't.
Good. He then walks back to the ship. Frost and Ava both witnessed this, by the way.
Oh god.
So, what does Ava say? Because Ava doesn't know what's wrong. Ava doesn't realize he is jealous right now. She just thinks she's upset, by the way. So, what does Ava say to this?
I'm kind of just standing and was quite upset because I can't figure out what's wrong. But I slowly walk behind you and just kind of follow you.
What does Frost do?
Frost is just sitting there, trying to freeze where Cyrix punched Kira's, but she ends up freezing him accidentally.
Oop.
Do Kirith and Xerxes also have a telepathic connection too?
I
it
would
technically
say
family?
so, because technically,
They're
he's all-
family.
yeah, and you also are champion of shadows.
He senses him being frozen, and he just sends his anger towards Frost, like no hesitation. His anger is directed directly at Frost for a minute. Like, what the fuck did you do?
So Yeto can see Frost physically panting and trying to figure out how to do this.
Yeah, no, how is your reaction from all this, by the way? This is completely different way of him acting than any time you have seen him, by the way.
Asshole's being an asshole.
Alright, Frost hears this. What does she say?
Frost looks to Yeto and she's like, "Do you want to be like him, or would you rather me eat you?"
No comment.
What?
We know what he was thinking. So, alright. Huh?
Yana's
What?
going to the ship.
Yena's going to the
Damn.
Alright, so as Xerxes gets on the ship, he walks into his room and locks the door. No one's allowed in at the moment. He just leaves.
You just leave.
He just leaves. He is out of the picture for a minute. But I will say, as you hear this, you hear him teleporting in and out of the room consistently. And each time he comes back, he breaks something new.
Oh my god.
He's most likely grabbing his own stuff he kept in his stash and just breaking because he's pissed off. Let's just say his stash consists of millions of items. He can break as many as he wants.
So you hear a tap on your door.
Yes. Who is it?
Mr. Kirith, are you alright?
What about the sounds you hear make you think I'm alright?
Sounds like you're breaking your stuff again.
Yeah. What about it?
This time it sounds a lot more than when you're upset, sir.
Yes. So what of it?
I say it is something horrible.
And stuff that only costs like 1 gold coin. It's fine. I can get more shit that I can do.
So he kind of looks over to Ava and is like, I don't think this will be fixed anytime soon.
This moment, I think we should just let it be.
Alright. No,
so-
everyone else can take stuff over for now.
All right. How was the general population affected? By the way, I wanted to touch up on that before we left the city.
General
Um,
population. How many people died? How many people were saved? And what does the town look like?
So, you know, you would kind of see people injured and bleeding. You would know the count of deaths was 1,000.
Damn. Uh, uh, Yena's gonna kind of help. I mean, I know I already said it, he was going to the ship, but can he help out at the whatever makeshift bunker that they had at the city
Yes, you can.
until like they have to leave?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I just noticed something we could do together as a combo spell.
Mm-hmm.
We both have Storm Sphere. Imagine a double Storm Sphere. Oh, that'd be great. Alright, now go back to the actual story, sorry.
Now go back to the cool story.
Back to the show. Alright, so what does everyone else do now?
Kirith is kind of just wandering around as people are just staring at him aggressively. Frost is kind of trying to gather information on what
About
happened.
why? Yeah, about why he's so fucking pissed. About why he's pissed and who the fuck the thing was. Well, they know what the thing was, so what is she trying to gather information of why he's pissed or what?
She's trying to more so gather information on the lightning strike and why he's possibly pissed off.
Yeah.
Well, quote unquote pissed off, if we want to call it that.
Yeah. Quote unquote pissed off.
Because he's
No
not
one-
really pissed off.
None of them know why he is like this.
Us out of session, we know why he's not pissed off, but in session, we
Yes.
don't.
Yes, yes.
Ava's just gonna go to the bar and think of what to do.
So as you go to the bartender kind of slides you over a mix of alcohol and blood for your taste.
The fact that the bartender has blood on hand, fucking god tier.
Listen, Ava, I know you're going through stuff. I tried this out before. It helped you when I tried it.
Ow.
So this is a little bit higher grade than what we tried. It should numb you a little bit if that's what you need, or I can just give you straight up blood.
Honestly, just give me pure blood. Doesn't matter.
Alright, so he gives you a couple drinks. He kind of lowers the first one, the one with the alcohol, and kind of puts that into a little shot.
Just chugs it. Just, do another.
He basically gives her the whole fucking bottle that he's got on hand.
Thank you. Now I'm gonna go in this corner and no one talk to me.
So he just grabs one of his glasses and starts cleaning it.
At this point, Harina checks in on Kirit to see how the mission's sort of going, by the way. So, Harina asks, so have you guys left yet? Kirit's like, left for where? Because he's already forgotten about it.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he's pissed off, but he forgot why already. Kirit doesn't actually know he's jealous. He just knows he's pissed off. Because he had to find Ash. He's like, alright, so what does he do?
So he's just questioning what he just heard and he's just like, the fuck?
So Harina then goes, so you guys haven't left to find Ash yet?
Curtis kind of just looks around and is like, no.
Circe told you guys had to find Ash, right?
No.
He mentioned Ash in some fashion because I know you got punched.
No, I actually let him punch me. There's a difference.
You let him punch you?
So he kind of grabs one of his little notebooks and he kind of goes through it. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's who we're trying to find.
Somebody
Kind of
explain
understand.
why he's a little pissed off.
That might be why, yeah. I mean, he teleported out of my office without saying anything.
So Kirith kind of walks around and he sees someone that he kind of knows and kind of follows them.
Alright, sounds good. So I will ask, does Harina tell Ash Ava or Frost why, ask how Xerxes is acting? Because Harina will know, but she won't, confront Xerxes because she knows he won't answer her. Like, fuck.
No, she wouldn't tell him.
All right, sounds good.
She would leave it alone.
All right, so Xerxes has calmed down a tiny bit as he's not breaking shit anymore. So he then makes a connection and says, "All right, get everyone on the fucking ship. They're leaving."
So Harina kind of starts doing that with the little teleports, but you would notice one person's missing.
Who the fuck is missing?
Gareth.
Where the fuck is Gareth?
So, as you kind of say that, you would tell that he's still in the city and he's moving.
Xerxes teleports to where he telepathically feels his brother and goes, "Okay." So does he find him where he is telepathically
Yes.
at, or no?
And Kira kind of puts a finger to his lips, and you can kind of see. Well, not see. You can more so hear talking.
Xerxes kneels down. Let me check something real quick. Okay, no. I gotta check something real quick. Alright, no. So they're listening. Do you want us to run a perception or what?
Yes, let's go ahead and do that. This should be.
Alright. 15 natural, not work.
Your 15 natural is bare minimum.
Bare minimum. Alright, I'm gonna roll then. If I fail. Okay, I'm going with my 15 bare minimum. You like that?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I'm
do
going
like
with my
that.
15 bare minimum. Alright. Watch him rolling that one too.
Oh,
They're definitely broken.
Thank God, I thought it was a nat 1. I was gonna cry.
I was like, we're brothers! Yeah! Alright, so what do they hear?
So Sirius could kind of hear it more. So he would hear a whoops, my desk almost came apart for half a second.
Mine does that on times too, it's weird.
You would hear them talking, and you would hear what sounds like a person calling someone by a number.
Mm-hmm.
So you would hear them kind of talk and squabble, but then you would hear number 4. Directly number 4.
Yup.
As you hear that, you can, what do you want to do once you hear that?
Hold up, give me a sec. I remember who number 4 is. Who is number 4 again?
Imperial Knight number 4 is Oni.
'Cause I remember you sent me that Imperial Knight list, right?
Yes.
Let me open up. Let me do this. From Dart.
Yeah, I was gonna question a lot of things in a second.
Wait a second. You said. Isn't the third night. Wait. That's a member of the Royal Court, not the other thing. Hold up. You didn't send me the full names of every one of them, I don't think.
No, I did not.
Okay. You only sent me 1 through 4. Xerxes hears this, and what does he hear it forth saying?
He hears 4 saying pretty much some stuff, so I can go ahead and say that. She kind of,
Yeah.
you hear her sigh, and then, well, number 3 has been sent off. So for right now, I'm going to be leading charge here. However, I might need to talk to Livewire for a second. This will be interesting. So far, we have our little rogue team back. They came through to try and assist. From what I'm gathering, one of them might have a demon.
Xerxes walks up to them and goes, "Oh, you're having a conversation about our team. Oh, how lovely. Now, what do you fucking want to know?"
So you see,
He
physically
also, but
stare.
before he gets up, he motions for Kira to stay there because he has an idea that Kira has the demon in him. So he stands up, telling Kira to stay as an older brother, not as a leader.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "So you're talking about our team. What do you want to know, buddy?"
So she looks at him, You can see her side eye, and one of her eyes completely glows green. And she looks at Cyrix and is like, well, that was quick. I was wondering when you
my
were
ears
gonna
were
come out.
burning. My ears were burning. I'm sorry. I had to know.
Yes, because you're looking for number 3.
No, I wasn't looking for number 3. I was looking for my brother. In all honesty, we're trying to. In all honesty, I don't give a fuck about number 3. Number 3 could die for all I care, and I'd laugh my ass off.
That's a bummer. Because I was about to tell
really?
you where she was. I guess I won't.
Ah,
I know
it's
which
fine, we
brother
can
you're
find her
talking
anyway.
about.
Yeah,
That
don't
right,
touch him or
Kira?
get anywhere near him. He cuts her off as she starts to say his name and says, "Don't you fucking go near him."
Oh, why is that?
I have a feeling you know why, and I have a feeling you want to do something to him.
What do you think we're gonna do to him?
The fact that you think he has a demon in him, which you might, but it's not confirmed, and the fact that he doesn't have full control over it, which you don't know for sure, or if he knows. So the fact is, you are not going to go anywhere near him. I know everything you guys always talk about. You understand that, right? I have ears everywhere.
Yes, I know. That's
Good.
why you don't know about me very much.
Oh, I know. Fact is, I know you can be a threat, and I don't like threats.
I can be a threat to the right people. You, however, I have orders not to kill any of your squad.
Yeah, such good orders, aren't they?
And you have orders not to kill mine, so it's even.
I know. It's such a bad predicament for both of us. So I know we both want to rip each other's throats out, don't we?
Me personally, I wouldn't. But I know who you're
Aw.
after, so
Sounds good.
let's cut to the chase, shall we?
Alright, what do you want to know and tell me where she is?
I want to know why you're hiding Kiris from me. Well, I know why, but I want to make
I
sure.
don't trust you around him.
Why you think you think I'm gonna do a little something to him?
The fact that you're also involving Livewire in this, and you think he has a demon inside him, does not give me much trust over you.
Oh, you think there's a demon in him?
Oh, you're the one who said that. Not me. I know he has special abilities, but it doesn't have to be demon linked. Which is I have special abilities, don't I? And I have what, 4 different elements? Does that make me a demon
you're-
inside me?
I don't think so, but I do know
Oh.
there's something particular about you.
Oh, I'm very particular. So, I do not know if he has a demon inside him, and if he did, I would protect him either way, because I know he could learn to control it. So, where is 3?
Well, I guess I gotta keep my promise, or I wouldn't be a good knight.
Oh yeah, in all honesty, I keep my promises too, so I'm a good thief.
3 is in Alora's territory, the desert of Firelands.
Why is he in Laura's territory? Why is she there?
She was sent over there to take care of her divine beast issue. Both of them got loose, the wolf and the salamander.
Are you kidding me? Okay, sounds good.
They're pretty
I'll go give
upset about the
assistance.
ice still, so they're kind of gone a little rogue.
Oh, they're little bitches. The ice got away. The ice is gone. Suck it up.
Well, they're still pretty upset with
I
Frost
know, they hold grudges. I'll go handle it.
and Cyrix.
Yes.
So Oni kind of slides him a little letter.
Alright, I'll take this.
It's from the Earth territory. It's from number 2 of the Thieves Guild.
Oh, really? Alright, cool. I'll look at it when I get in the ship. Sounds good. Also, if I learn anything about anything you need to know, I'll let you know. Because I don't trust you, but I will keep you in the loop and things. Because you are a Divine Knight.
You rather trust me than Lightbringer, to be honest.
Oh, I know.
That guy
But I
can
also
be a
don't
major
trust
stick
you.
in the ass.
Because I know that you keep your word, but I also can't trust you to keep your word if one of us ends up having a demon inside us. Because it could be me for all I know. It just hasn't awakened yet.
Yes, would probably make you the 19th, if honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, what I want you to do, keep me in the loop for anything Thieves Guild related that you learned that I don't hear about, and I'll keep you in the loop about any demon related things. Sound good?
I'll let you know.
Alright, sounds good.
I'll let you
And then
know if
motions
there's
would-
any demons around your territory too.
Don't worry, they won't last long. You know I've handled worse. You know my road team isn't unknown to fucking
I mean, You s-
disaster level
You
crisis.
sleep with a vampire and you sleep with one of the strongest sentinels, so I can't blame you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm not averse to disaster level threats that just ending humanity. And I'm just like, alright, cool, let's fucking end it. So I'm gonna head out. See ya.
So you kind of see
Either-
her nod back to you.
He then looks at Kirith. Thanks for waiting there, bro.
Karen
grabs
just
his arm.
stares
We're
at him.
heading.
Is like, what the fuck?
He then grabs his arms. All right, we're headed out. He then. Oh, Kirith knows that he's jealous now, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he knows.
Okay. He teleports him directly into his room. I have a feeling Karina talked to you, didn't she?
Maybe.
That maybe means a fucking yes. In
Yeah,
your
it
words.
does.
You know I know you, bro. And if you say anything to any of the girls, I will fucking.
You know
knock
I'm
your
not
head
gonna
off.
say anything
I'm
to the
done.
girls.
You know.
Listen,
know.
it's bro code, okay? I got you.
Good. I don't like Ash when she makes her happy, so deal with it. He can tell how jealous he is by the fact that he just threw something directly through the wall and broke it and went, well, fuck.
Kira,
He just smashed the wall.
or not Kira. Sirix, you do know that you used to be best friends before she fucking fell from grace.
Mm-hmm.
The hell happened?
Nah, don't worry about it. We'll find out later. Alright, I'll leave my room for now.
He kind of puts his hands up and just walks out like, alright.
Alright, so he then teleports in the captain's quarters and goes, alright, we're headed to Alora's desert. Salamander and Wolf are on the loose. 3 is there.
So as you do that, you can kind of see he's already did that.
I'm proud of you. You learn quickly, buddy. You are the captain after all. I'm proud of you for knowing. He then teleports back to his room and said, actually, he teleports to the bar, says, buddy,
Yep.
give me half the liquor stock right now.
He gives you all of what you need. And he's like, there's a little shadow bite right there if you need to.
I'll need like 6 of those if you know what I mean. And then
Yep.
he teleports back to his room. He does not look at Ava at
Poor Ava just got ignored.
He is not in the right mind to talk to her at all.
So Frost wanders up to Ava and she kind of wipes the liquid off of her face. It's like, are you okay?
Not at the moment, but who cares?
I care. Pretty sure Sirix cares.
Well, just not in the mood.
He's never in the mood.
I just keep chugging. Doesn't matter.
Frost kind of sighs and was like, yeah, no, get your ass over here.
I didn't do anything.
She kind of looks over to the door again. She's like, yeah, no.
Why are you calling for him?
Maybe a little not drinking would help.
Mm.
I don't like where this is going.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I don't know.
You sound scared.
I'm always scared.
Good. You're with
Between Bugs, Xerxes, Ava, and Frosty, he's always terrified.
because you're about to be alone with these two for a little while.
Just let Yellow take his nap. He's tired.
Fucking Zoe kind of looks at Yeno. She kind of, since they have now a bunk bed, she kind of drops down from the top and kind of kicks him off the bed.
Ava tries to tiptoe and walk away. Just like tiptoe with
Nah, roll a stealth check. Roll
Oh,
a stealth
God.
check. Do it. Well, once you roll a nat 1 stealth check.
Also, Yano's after he falls onto the ground, he's just gonna pull his sheets down to the floor with him.
So he's just staring. I was like, really? So
Carry me there.
So she gets off the fucking top bed. She's like, you want me to carry you?
drag me. I will hang on to the blanket. But I'm not getting up.
Instead of dragging you or picking you up, she just sits on top of you, staring at your face.
Yena's just gonna
You roll
turn
this
his
16.
face,
She got a 6.
turn his face to the floor, and just close his eyes.
She kind of just pins him. She's like, "Stop trying. You're not gonna win this."
But I don't want to deal with it right now.
As for Frost, I'm gonna roll her a perception.
Yeah, roll perception. If you get higher than a
She got a 14, so nope. Ava sneaks away.
Well, I will say she'll notice she's sneaking away, but she doesn't notice fast enough.
Yeah. At
She
that
knows
point,
she's
she
gone
just
within the next few
at
seconds.
that point she just gave up.
Xerxes has already downed half of the liquor he has been given, by the way. Hasn't touched the shadow bites yet. And he just goes. He just stares at the top. Like, well, fuck.
Zoe's just still on top of Yeno, just chilling on him.
As soon as Xerxes starts hitting the shadow bites, though, you suddenly hear him leave the ship. He is no longer on the ship. He can teleport back to the point, but he is no longer on.
Damn. Poor Yeno was being
He also-
abused.
This is the patience and a test of mind. Yenna is gonna lay there onto the ground until she gets tired of waiting for it, or he will fall asleep with her on top of him.
Also,
He is not getting up.
Xerxes has muddied the telepathic link between Frost, Ava, and Kirith.
Damn.
They do not know who he is, period. So
Okay.
he has just disappeared.
If Yeno wants to play that, she's just gonna sit on top of him and not care if he falls asleep. She will stay there.
Okay, you wanna know what? Yeah, no. This would be I want you to roll a survival check. Because this is
Okay.
you trying to patience her, which I will say is survival, such as hunting. And
I would use this as a state of mind about waiting.
Then you want intimidation.
Ugh, damn.
Intimidation or survival.
Alright,
And
let's do intimidation.
for, what's her name again?
So
Zoe. I want her to roll a fuck, what is it? What was she
Persuasion?
run?
She's trying to get it. get me up.
That's what I was trying to think. Persuasion. I was thinking intimidation or persuasion. Yeah, roll or persuasion. So I want you to roll yours and roll persuasion. Oh no. Oh, you got a nat 1. Hey, yeah, no, guess what? Your mind games fail.
She's just sitting there, not doing anything other than just, kind of
I am at-
feels him a little bit moved because she's just kind of bouncing a little.
Can I imagine it as like, when a cat like steps on you perfectly to where it fucking hurts,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels like you're fucking dying from their fucking small weight? I imagine more of that.
That's totally what's happening. I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
She's just not moving. She's just like, okay, if you want to lay here, then I'm just gonna sit on you. I can do this all day.
Fantastic. Alright. When that encounter is done, I want to know what Ava, Frost, and Kirith do when they feel the connection almost severed.
Kirith is just polishing his arrows and just like, he's probably taking care of it.
Taking care of what?
Frost is just kind of just like, that's not okay.
He's never done this before either, by the way. This is a new thing for Kirith, Ava, and Frost.
Kirith trusts him, so he doesn't really care.
Kirith trusts him as like, he's probably out there doing something, trying to make himself feel better. It's gonna backfire at the end, but he's gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Frost is like, that's not okay, and most likely worried. Ava, how do you
about to
respond?
fucking freak out.
Well, since I just walked away, I'm kind of just somewhere on the ship, just in a corner. I don't want to deal with it right now. If he wants to talk to me, he can. This is kind
Okay.
of just what's going on in my head.
Can I have Ava roll for a perception?
Yeah.
Because she has the strongest link to him.
That and something else.
She rolled a 20. She has a 21. 11 and a 10. God, you have a good persuasion. I mean, perception.
So I will let Blob do his after. So you would hear Yeno kind of groaning in pain as you hear the floorboards kind of squeaking.
That doesn't sound good.
Damn. Xerxes had teleported himself to a small town that he knew was filled with bandits, so no one would miss them. And he just goes to town. He does not, he lets loose. He goes shadow form and thunder form and just goes loose. He does not give a fuck about who hears or who sees.
Damn.
And he makes sure no one knows it's him either. So, he comes back, he teleports back up in like 10 minutes, and the only thing you smell on the ship is blood. He is covered in it. He does not give a fuck. He is not in the right mindset at the moment. He then goes and takes a shower. The scent lingers in his room, by the way. That's all you smell in his room at the moment. Alcohol and blood.
Sounds like
I
a
did
fun
say-
time.
I did say this was an 18 plus D&D session. I love the laugh in the back.
That was cat because something just happened. That was funny.
Alright, so what does everyone do now? That he is back after 10 minutes of being gone.
Yeah, Yeno, what are you doing?
Yeno,
I think
Yeno can smell the blood, by the way.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna roll over and try to push her off and say, "Okay, you got me."
Roll in athletics. Has to be over a 10. Just a base one.
15.
You got a 15.
15.
Alright, he pushes her off.
All right, and he's gonna get his covers, just wrap himself. What do you want? Let's go do it, and then I'm gonna sleep, and you are gonna not interrupt me for 8 hours.
As he says this, Frost and Ava and Kirith can all smell the blood. By the way. So, as he's talking to her, she notices the scent.
So Zoe kind of looks at Yeno and she kind of puts a finger to her chin and is like, maybe I just want to sit on you for a little bit.
I mean, if you sit on different spots, more pleasurable. I'm sorry.
Imagine this, she was actually sitting right there too, by the way.
God fucking damn it. I was intending a different place though.
But
Don't hover, just sit.
Kira just kind of keeps polishing his arrows, kind of went to his bow, and then he kind of started to get a little worried, so he kind of just wanders the ship a little.
Alright.
Frost is
Ava,
just...
what do you... Oh, yeah, Frost.
Yeah. Frost is just kind of trying to find Ava now.
Alright.
Is Zoe gonna give Yeno a real answer?
No.
By the way, what does Storm do when he went berserk, by the way? Because this is the first time she's seen him go berserk as well.
Storm
On
just,
purpose.
Storm just kind of went silent and just watched.
Storm just like, what the fuck's happening? What is this? This is unusual. So, Frost and Ava. I think Karina might get involved soon and let them know what the fuck's going on. Because he has just decimated a town of about 50 people. That are all bandits and no one will miss them, but still. So, Karina can get involved or she can let it keep going.
I want to know what Ava does first.
Honestly, I just pick up my feet and I just waddle to his room and I'm like, knock on the door, like, do you want to talk about it? Or do
He
you
is in
want
the
me to
shower
move
at the
on?"
moment. He cannot hear you.
That's bull. you can hear
Just
it.
kick open the door.
Okay, then I kick down the door. I'm like, we need to talk.
He just peeks out of the shower. Yes?
What is making you so upset that you won't talk to me?
He just goes back into the shower. He does not want to talk about it. He is not happy about it.
So
He
as
doesn't want to bring it up.
as he goes in the shower, Harina just appears on the bed with her leg folded over, and she looks at them. Are we really going to have this discussion now?
Circe looks out the shower. Why are you here? You're the one who caused this issue.
I know what I caused, but she's the only person who can help it. I know you don't like her. I know it's an issue.
I mean, I was friends with her at one point.
Yes, you were. I know why, but
Mhm.
you need to get over it.
Nah.
No, do not even with me, boy.
Nah.
Don't start with me.
Mm.
You want me to
Goes back
restrict
to-
your power?
Which power?
All of it. Every single one.
Turns off the shower, gets dressed, he goes, fine.
That's a good boy. Now talk to her on why.
He gives her a fucking glare. It's the depths of hell couldn't fucking counter it. He says, fuck you.
Technically, I'm your mother, so
Shut up. I've done worse.
this is true. You have. Talk to Ava.
Get Frost in here too first. She needs to hear this as well, because this is a thing that both of them.
She fucking snaps her finger as Frost is just in the room now.
Frost, the blood is still in the room. The blood is still able to be smelled pretty heavily.
Frost
So they
kind of
know he
covers
did
her nose and just glares at all three of them.
I am pissed at Ash proposing before I did. Yes, we were together at the same time. Yes, we made an arrangement to do it at the same time, but she broke that trust. So I want to slice her throat in half. There you go. That's why I'm jealous. He then just goes back into the bathroom.
So before killing everything, why did you not tell me?
Because she makes you happy. I didn't want to ruin anything.
Well, all you had to do was come up and talk to me about it instead of being
Yeah.
upset. He just stays quiet, just makes noises right now because he's still upset at him. He's upset at Ash, and he's also upset that he caused him so much distress. So, Kirith appears at the door. By the way, Kirith just appears at the door and he looks and he goes, "I'll be going now."
He's just like,
Harina has the option to pull him in and say, "You also knew about this. You didn't say shit to them."
She literally puts her hand out, pulls him in, and he's like, I just want to leave. Can I just have a drink now? And she kind of just glares at him and is like, no. Sit. Or I'm going to let her smell the blood, and it's not going to be pretty. Kira's eyes look to Frost, and he kind of backs up. He's like, okay, I'll be good.
Don't get on to him, for fuck's sake. I told him not to say shits.
And he should have said something.
Wasn't
But no,
his
you
job.
two have too much trust with each other.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little
Oh,
bit.
you probably also know. Yeah, you also probably know about the talk with Floor and about the live wire and about them saying he has a demon inside. It might be me, but we're not sure.
I mean, I can spoil a few things if I'm not going to.
I mean, that's fine with me. Don't do it. I'd rather learn the hard way.
Good, 'cause
But
I know you do.
yes, I don't know why I talked. I got jealous. I shut down. You pissed me off beyond belief. You saw me leave your room. I didn't say shit. Not to mention, Kirith had me let me punch him, which really wasn't the smartest idea. Frost froze him like an idiot.
It wasn't my fault that I.
You have control over your powers. You can do better.
I'm also in panic
Yes.
because you
But it's
scared us
okay.
half to death.
Eh.
Don't you
You
mind?
that. Eh. He then just breaks a smile. He's like, "Fucking goddamn it, I can't with you guys." Yeah, I'm sorry. She makes you happy, so I didn't want to be a dick. And by just being jealous, but I ended up being a dick, and I murdered a town of 20 people that were bandits, so no one will miss them.
Harita just gives you this look of what?
Thought you knew that I ravaged a bandit town that was causing problems for a nearby city?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that might be why there's blood in the room.
Cyrix,
Yeah.
as my adopted child, I'm gonna beat your ass up.
I mean, there were bandits. They had killed like 40 different people each. I was doing the world a favor?
So she just goes quiet and she looks to Frost and she's like, should I have more blood into the room? She looks to Ava, Cyrix, and Kirt and is like, no.
I mean, if you let blood in, I could just shadow bind her. She likes that.
Harina just lets out a laugh and she's like, yes. Now I gotta go solve the Zoe and Yeno problem. Cause
They're having a problem too.
Zoe apparently sat on Yeno.
Face or dick?
What do you think?
I'd hope it was face. That tastes a lot better.
She kind of you can see her smile, and she just nods her head a little.
All right, cool. Go take care of that. I will get rid of the scent of blood.
So she turns into a fox and just runs to the room.
So I'm not gonna kill number 3, but I do want to take her head off.
Frost looks at him and she just looks at Sirius and is like, how about you have a duel with her? A friendly duel.
This is friendly. I mean, we could do that. I mean, that's also up to Ava because I know she makes her happy. So Ava, what do you say?
If y'all want to fight for my love, that is okay with me, because I love y'all both very deeply.
I won't kill her.
But no
Yes.
matter what, y'all cannot kill each other.
Okay. If she tries to kill me, though, I'm sorry, I'm taking her leg off.
Frost kind of sighs and is like, I can't with him anymore.
Hey, at least I'm not killing her. If she goes through my throat, I'm taking her leg off.
Because you don't even know if Ash would want that.
Notice how I said, if she goes through my throat, I will take her leg off. I'm not
We
going to kill
don't
her.
even know if she's gonna be hostile, so why don't I just freeze you both?
Huh?
If
What did you
thi-
say,
if things go too haywire, I'll freeze you both.
Okay.
Ava looks at Frost and just nods her head.
So, Kirith, I did not mean to get you scolded. Now go get some alcohol.
He puts up his thumb. He's like, alright, I'll bring you back some too.
No, I've had over, 200 bottles so far in the matter of 5 minutes?
Fine, I'll just take Ava out to drink with me.
Wow, taking my girl like that?
I'm not taking her from you, I just need a drinking buddy.
Go,
I
go,
will
Ava.
be drinking.
Go drink. I will clean up the blood.
So as you're cleaning up the blood, Karina pops her head out and just like, I heard everything.
Yeah. I'm a dick, aren't I?
She shakes her head and just kind of helps you clean up the rest of the blood.
Why are you helping me? You didn't have to.
It's my job.
Your job.
Yeah.
Huh? We gave you a job on the ship? I don't remember doing that. Because I thought we just said you could stay here for free.
I talked to the cool bar guy. He said I
Oh,
can clean
he
the
gave you
rooms
that?
for him.
Okay, cool. No, it makes sense. Well, I'll help you out here. Because you're not helping me, I'm helping you now. Understood?
Okay.
Okay. How have you been on the ship so far?
I like it so far.
Good.
Although the weird guy who talks mean about you is a little weird.
Oh, he's always weird. It's fine. He's just as much a dick as I am, but it's fine. He just doesn't like to show it.
Is him and the white hair girl dating?
I mean, since she was sitting on him, I'm gonna assume so now.
Cause
She was sat on his face.
Cause I kind of saw through the crack a little bit what was going on, but I couldn't really hear.
Karina.
Harina would just, you could just hear her thought of, I'm not saying anything. Nope.
Karina, you're not allowed to look into people's rooms like that.
She just kind of smiles and it's like, but you do it.
Hey, I have a reason
The reason of being a thief?
to. Yes. Are you a thief?
Then I want to be a thief.
Would you like me to teach you how to be a thief?
Yeah.
Your sister might not approve, but would you like me to be an older brother?
Isn't she one too?
Yes. But remember, she died while being a thief and became a vampire that way.
I still want to do it.
Okay, cool. If you ever need help, you have a telepathic link to me, don't you?
Mhm.
Cool. If you ever need help, send that link to me and I'll teleport right to you. Got it?
Okay.
All right. I mean, you are my little sister after all, aren't you?
She just gives you a nod and smiles.
Cool. Are you old enough to drink?
She would look to the door and then look to the bottle that's behind the bed. Maybe.
How old are you? I don't remember. I haven't seen you in fucking years.
Currently I would be 16.
You are not allowed to drink.
But
I understood.
I
No,
already
you
drank
are-
the alcohol.
Sis?
Yes.
Sis. If you drink again, I'm going to lock you into a room. For a day.
That sounds fun.
Just as kinky as your sister.
She would giggle and kind of just go silent and help you clean.
Alright, so first lesson of the thief. You know how to be silent, right?
She looks at him.
Yes. That's not the kind of silent I mean then.
She would kinda pull out his wallet a little bit.
Oh, he did so good. As he did that, he's already removed every piece of jewelry on her. It's like, oh, see, your earrings are already mine.
She looks down and is just completely, just like, wowed.
Now, what we need to do here is have you be able to move through a whole city and take anything in sight. But you will get contracts before you do this, because we're not going to have you be a common thief. We're going to have you be a contractor thief. Understood?
She sighed and nodded.
Hey. You realize I have over, what, 1 million or 2 platinum? And not to mention the items that I may have broken in my room were all worth 1 gold each, and I broke like 2,000 of them. That is all just from being a contract thief.
So as you said that, her eyes kind of light up in sparkles.
Would you like an allowance for working here?
She kind of looked over and is like, I'm already getting an allowance.
How about a secondary allowance for learning to be a thief? If you attend classes, I will pay you 10 gold pieces each.
Okay.
Alright, cool. First lesson. Steal Kirith's bow from off his body.
You mean you want me to steal?
The bow, yes.
You know how hot that thing is?
Mm-hmm. You realize I have taken things from inside volcanoes.
Okay.
And that was before I met Alora.
So she
You
kind
gotta
of
be able
just
to adapt.
she just walks out of the room silently.
He keeps cleaning. He uses he enhances his hearing slightly and just goes, alright, I'm listening. He listens for her every movement. Fuck, I have a cut on my hand, I forgot.
Yeah, no, while this is happening, what you doing?
You ever sitting on your face this time?
I think Yano is kind of just arguing with Zoe, trying to get what the fuck do you want? want. I just want to go to sleep. What do you want? That's his basic reason right now.
She's just like, well, are
He-
you that tired? Well, are you that tired?
Yes.
Karina appears in the room as he says yes.
There's a little fox. Why is there a fox here?
Karina just looks at both of them like, what the fuck are you doing? She doesn't say it, but she looks at both of them like, why are you arguing?
Zoe just kind of looks at Yeno and is like, why is this thing in our room?
I got no clue, bro.
I don't know.
Did Zoe take her eyes off of him?
She still got her eye on him, but also off him at the same time.
All right. Also, is there a space under the bunk bed?
Yes.
All right. Yana's gonna try to jump into it.
Oh god.
He's going under the bed.
Oh, are you really?
Yes.
So, I'm gonna roll this. 19.
Yeah.
So Zoe just kind of grabs you by your ear. Is like, no, 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 no. I think the fox wants to talk to us.
Well, clearly it could say something if it wanted to.
So you hear the fox verbally talk, and is like, why did you let her sit on you?
Who said let?
Zoe kind of looked at and was like, well, you didn't pull me off anytime soon, and it looked like you were enjoying yourself.
You
Fail.
sick freak.
I'm not a sick freak.
I just want to sleep. You pushed me off my bed. You pinned me down.
Listen,
And then you want to turn this into that? I just want to close my eyes, get ready for the next day, so I can deal with all these assholes on this ship again tomorrow.
I mean, fair point. But, however, Frost called you like an hour ago or something.
Did?
Yeah, that's why I kicked you off your bed.
Well, why did?
I don't know if she still needs you.
She's not here. She could have got me. All right, can Yano try to break from her grasp?
Yeah.
All right. I'm guessing a strength or an athletics roll.
I would say strength because you're trying to pull
Do
it
a
off you.
strike save, yeah. Get a higher than a 10 or 11. Get a 15.
Yippee!
Yippee. All right. As Yano breaks free of the ear grab, he's gonna turn to the fox and ask, "Okay, what do you want?"
So she kind of just looks at him and is like, are you two dating? Officially?
Damn.
Because you two are pretty close now.
He's gonna like sarcastic, like he's just gonna take a quick glance at Zoe. We were boarded together. We were boarded in a room together. This closeness is assumed.
Zoe kind of folds her arms and just stares at and is like, I mean, he's fine and all, but he's my roommate.
Yeah. Harina, personal advice: never date a roommate. Never ends well.
Cersei just hears this and yells, I did no word perfect.
I love because your rooms are right next to each other.
He just yells, I did it, no word's great.
So Harina just kind of stares and is like, well, your face was
No.
there. She was sitting on you, so it makes perfect sense to me.
As he says, as he hears, he says also, did she saw on your face? Cause that tastes good.
Zoe,
all he says.
Zoe just kind of just looks over to the wall and is like, "Shut up! Don't nest you."
You didn't ask me, but I heard everything.
Oh my god. Poor Yeno is being abused.
Emotionally.
So,
So,
but like, what? So, did you just want to talk about personal matters, or did you need something important?
yes, I want to talk personal matters. You want me to give you rabies again?
Will it mean I'd be boarded in a room alone?
No.
Then no.
Frost kind of yells to the wall and is like, "It makes sense because your wisps are kind of connected."
Are they? He's gonna look at Zoe and he's like, "Can I sleep, please? Can you just shoot her out so I can sleep, please?"
Zoe just grabs Yeno's face. I'm actually gonna roll this really quick. I got a 20 again.
Hmm.
She grabs his face and puts it in her chest and just sits on the bed. It's like, "You can sleep now. Just sleep."
Damn.
Harina just
I think
kind of turns around and just leaves as the door just slams shut behind her.
Yana's gonna break free again, if he can.
You got a 12.
Oh, hi! Oh my god, I was trying to figure out the keybind.
Please.
So she kind of locks her legs around you.
Oh god damn. Yeah, you know, roll a strength save real quick, please. For the leg lock at least.
Yeah, what?
Oh, he rolled an at one. Okay, no, he is not getting out of this period. He is stuck with a capital S.
He just wants some.
You get to sleep now.
You get to sleep with your head in the middle of someone's breast. It's a fucking perfect nap.
I mean, they do make some great pillows.
Alright, so as he is now just trapped in a fucking bear hug with his head in someone's breast and the legs wrapped around him, which is the perfect position to get railed in. You're welcome. How does Karina fare with stealing the bow from Kieran?
Let me roll for that one. You hear nothing. She just walks in with the bow. She rolled a nat 20.
He grabs the bow from her. Good job. How are your hands though? 'Cause I know this bow is extremely hot.
She kind of looks at her hands as they're just burning. But she's like,
He just holds the bow. He's like, all right, cool. Next time, as a thief, you got protective gear before you take something, right?
she nods.
All right, good. He then walks back to Kirith. Kirith, get your fucking perception up to normal. He gives the bow back. He lifts the bow back and says, "You just said Karina steal your bow." Oh, don't worry. I've already stolen the money from you. It's in the time I've been talking.
Ava, my bow just got stolen from me.
Oh, and all your money too.
And my money?
He just gives him back his money. Here you go, buddy.
You can keep it. It's your payment.
My payment for what? Being an asshole?
No, for being a protective brother.
I don't need payment for
No,
that,
no.
dumbass.
He just
I'm going to kick you in the face.
he just moves her hand and is like, "You can have it."
He puts it on the counter. All right, bartender, it's yours. It's yours.
He just slides it over and hands him a big jug of fucking alcohol.
No. He's like, no. Hand me the largest jug of Shadow Strike you have.
He's like, "Oh, you want that?"
I
So
don't
he
like
goes
Shadow
under
Strike.
the table, grabs it, puts it right in front of you. What does Ava do?
Are you sure?
I can handle it.
Okay, if you say so, I will trust you.
He then downs it all in a matter of seconds because I feel great. Oh, fuck. He then proceeds to give Ava a massive kiss.
Kira kind of smiles like, "Aw, you are cute together."
He proceeds to punch him in the ribs.
My ribs. What's that for?
You
Did you really have to punch him like that?
He spoke the obvious.
Bro,
I punched Captain Obvious.
at least it was, a good one, not a bad one this time.
You're right. You're right. That's why I didn't punch you as hard.
The fuck?
Kira, you should know if you make comments, especially obvious ones. I'm gonna punch you, buddy. You've been my brother for how long?
For a very long time.
Yeah, you should learn, buddy. He then says, "Alright, cool." He then just walks back to his room. Alright.
No.
He walks back to his room and he says, "Alright, guys, can
That's
you give me like 5 minutes? I gotta check something, actually." As he does, he's like, "Karina," and you leave the room for about 10 minutes. And do not try to check on me. I will be looking for you every 5 seconds, understood?
Karina just kind of stares at her and she's like, "Why?"
Important letter that I got from someone who is in touch with the Thieves Guild.
I wanna see.
You aren't allowed to. I'm the leader of the Thieves Guild. If I find it pertinent, I will show you.
Fine.
This is actually business matters. I need you out of here for now.
She just leaves.
Okay. You want to DM me what the letter says?
Yes, I do. I will. I will definitely DM you.
Cool.
So as this is happening, what are you doing, Rosa?
I know where I am right now.
You're in the ship. You can be in your room. You can be walking around.
Be in somebody's conversation.
Yeah.
Are they also in the ship? Or-
Yes.
I'm not expecting something like that.
You're gonna do what?
Oh, where goes to the bar?
You're gonna go to the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see Kira's kind of with his hand on his stomach, kind of grumbling.
Is he injured?
Yes.
I'm asking as in like hip ones, I would assume so.
Yeah, about probably a few.
Just like the cure wounds on him.
You have do cure wounds.
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, interesting note. Okay. Oh.
Just healed 11.
Yippee!
Oh, he healed Kira.
So he just stops grabbing his stomach. It's like, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. Xerxes walks out of the room and he looks at all of them. Alright, cool. I have a small mission to take care of due to the Thieves Guild. We still got about 2 days before we reach our destination. Who wants to come with me real quick? It's not going to take more than probably 10 minutes.
Karina puts her hand up like, I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna go.
Ava, are you going to let Karina to go with me?
She
That's
look-
okay.
she-
Just protect her.
I was
Alright.
gonna say, she was gonna look at Ava and give her puppy dog eyes.
This is a Thieves Guild mission. If anything goes wrong, I will be held accountable. This is a leader's level mission at the moment. Understood, Karina?
She just gives him a slight nod.
You follow everything I say. If I tell you to hide, you do not do your own thing. You hide. Understood?
She would nod and just kind of look at Ava.
He then tells him, "Grab my arm, Karina. We're gonna go meet someone real quick, okay?"
Are you warm? Yeah, you are. She
Alright,
would
Ash-
grab your arm.
He teleports them to the Earth territory and meets up with the guy. He goes, "All right, cool. What's this relic and where are the bandits?"
So you would see a group of bandits kind of just staring, just confused as fuck.
Oh, you're the bandits? Ah, this is gonna be so much fun. I'm the leader of the Thieves Guild that you're attacking. Would you like to know what happens when another Thieves Guild enters my territory, which is everywhere?
They kind of look to each other and they shrug.
I'm gonna do a thing real quick. He rolls a 31 on a stealth check. He appears behind two of the guards, two of the thieves, and slices their heads off in a matter of seconds. He goes, "So, does anyone else want to taste?"
Karina kind of just watches as the other one just kind of puts his weapon down, puts his hands up, like, okay.
Now, where are the thieves that you've been harassing? Because they're my friends.
They
And
look
where's
over
this-
to the dead body.
You killed him?
He points to the guy you killed. He did. He killed him.
But you're his member, right? Which means you were complicit in the killing, right?
Actually, I was taken hostage.
Taken hostage from where? And why are you following him if you're a hostage? Hostages typically don't follow.
From the
There's the
Earth
hostage.
territory, and he threatened to kill my family.
Oh, he threatened to kill your family.
Mhm.
I'll threaten to kill your whole village.
They kind of just grab their satchel and throw, or not throw it, but kind of swipe it towards Cyrix.
Hold up. He catches the bag and looks at it and goes, "Is this your weakest attempt at Is this your attempt at flailing me off?"
No, that's the relic.
That's the
sir.
relic. Alright, cool. Do you have any mages where you are?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Take my friend right there, walk to the nearest Thieves Guild you know, tell them to use Revivify on him. If I find out he is not alive from a recent message, I will come back and torture you. Understood?
Okay.
Alright, now get going. Now. After he does that, he says, "See, Karina, that's how you handle the job swiftly and perfectly. Plus, he killed my friends, so I would have killed them all anyway." He then grabs her arm. Alright, we're going back now. He goes back and he sends a letter with a bird to the rest of that Thieves Guild there saying the problem is taken care of.
So Karina kind of looks at the book she got off of your buddy, and kind of starts reading it a little.
What you got there, Karina?
She's like, "I stole from the hooded guy,
Which hooded guy?
the one that you were talking to."
Okay, wanted to make sure it wasn't one of the ones that I killed, because that would be interesting. You stole him in front of me. I'm very proud of you. Okay, what does the book say?
She's like, it gives information on who this guy is.
Cool. I want you to read it up and then give me any information you find, okay?
She kind of starts walking out of the room, but then she stops. Do you know a person named Allie?
Yes.
Because they're mentioned a lot in this book.
Wait a second. Is it the alley you've told me about before? Let me check.
She kind of looks over and is like, maybe?
Wasn't Alley the goddess of lightning, or is that a different one?
That's a different person. We're talking about Frost's cousin.
Oh, that Alley. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Alley Black. He looks back and says, "What does it say about her?"
It says that she comes from a formidable family and that She's apparently one of the strongest uh, people to actually make a school here without having the integration of any family.
School where? You said here, as in Earth realm, as in
Yes.
Earth territory. Oh,
Well,
Why
not
does she
here in
have
the Earth territory, but in the Fire territory. It's like an agreement.
which is fair. That's where she's from. Question is, why would they have information on her unless? All right, I'll investigate that when we get to the Fire territory. Okay.
It also says something about a thief, an unnamed thief with the same kind of look as her.
All right, we will investigate that when we get to the Fire territory after we take care of Salamander and Wolf. Is that agreed upon?
Okay. I wanna
sounds good.
say something though. What's a wisp?
So they have Wisp in there too.
Yeah, it's mentioned a lot about one of the greatest war events that happened
Yeah,
between
you
two
know
different.
Frost.
Yeah,
Remember her powers?
her eyes.
They come
Yeah.
from a wisp. They're creatures that are inside us. Like, watch this. He then looks at Storm and he goes, "All right, Storm, do you think you have enough power to manifest yourself for a minute?"
Storm kind of does it.
Do you think I'd have enough power to bring her into the mind area?
You would.
All right. He's like, "All right, cool. I want you to sit down on the bed."
So Karina kind of sits on the bed.
He then closes his eyes and he close your eyes and hold my hand.
She does exactly what he says.
He then pulls her into the mind plate and goes, "All right, you see where I am? You see a thing behind me that's kind of attached to me? That is a wisp. That's what lets me correct to
She
connect
kind
to
of just
lightning."
stares at it and kind of walks over. She kind of pets it a little.
Not supposed to pet Storm.
She's like, Storm?
Yeah, that's Storm. She's the one who helps me control the lightning. Remember what I did at the city where I controlled that lightning, basically?
Yeah, that was
That's what I can do.
interesting.
Yeah, she
This
takes
thing
it.
does that?
She absorbs it, yeah. And then she lets me
She-
use it. Yes.
The book said that has to be the same gender as the user.
No, she attached to me when she was dying and I kept her alive, apparently. I didn't know this until, like, what, last week? She's been with me since I was, like, 6 or 7. I didn't know this.
Wow.
There are special situations where where the wisp can attach to someone that that person doesn't know. A contract is when they're different gender, but not when they're attached to you.
Like Yeno and Zoe.
Yes, that's a contract in a way.
Interesting.
Frost even has a contract.
Frost has a contract?
Mm-hmm. I was attached to by her.
Interesting.
Yeah. We're gonna leave this place now. He drags her out. All right. Now we'll go more into this a bit later. You can even talk to Aunt Frost about it. Okay?
She would nod and kind of wander off with the book in her hand.
He then walks into the room and drops the artifact on the counter. Like, all right, cool, Garrett. Do you know what this is? Ava, do you know what this is? Frost, do you know what this is? This is from the Thieves Guild.
Kira kind of drunkenly looks at it and he's like, I've seen one of those.
What is it? And I can make you not drunk in a matter of seconds.
I don't really know what it is, but it's it's an artifact from the other island place.
Wisp Island?
Yeah, where they kind of live, I guess. I don't know.
Well, why would a rival Thieves Guild have an artifact like that?
I'm probably stolen somewhere. But it kind of has some it's got some stuff on looks like the fire orb, like little dust of it.
So it has fire orb abilities, and it has fire orb dust, and it has wisp properties. Great, that is very not good for anyone. Frost, do you recognize this at all?
Frost kind of looks at it and Her face would be kind of in shock.
Frost, what is it?
This is an ancient weapon.
So I can't break it, can I?
No, this is a
Yeah,
weapon
really.
used in the First War back in Asgul.
So that means this is one of the ones that caused the ice storm.
No, this caused the firestorm.
It's a.
This
It's
is
a wisp
connected
artifact
to
that
the
has fire?
fire wisp.
So we have
And
a fire
the-
wisp artifact. Great.
And it's also apparently got some dust on the, like Kira said, the fire orb.
So we have a fire orb dusted fire wisp artifact. Great. That is not good for anyone. Let alone a thieves guild who had it in the earth territory.
This particular weapon was used by Ali's mother.
Then why did a random thieves guild have it in the earth territory?
Maybe because.
By the way, I killed them and I had one of them go. Remember that orc that was part of our group that like followed me to the T? Someone
Yeah.
killed him, so I had them drag them to the thieves guild. And if I go check in 2 days and he isn't alive, I'm killing that man slowly.
Orky died.
Orky died due to a thieves guild, due to a rival thieves guild. I killed 2 of them, then I found out he died, and I would have tortured the 2 bitches. So he's
Great.
being revived as we speak.
Well, that's good.
Yes, and if he doesn't revived, I'm going to kill the mage that tried to revive him for failing, and I'm going to kill the thief who killed him.
We should have just brought him back here so Yano could do it.
At the moment, I had more pressing things to do because this is actually a weapon. I thought so, and I did not have the power at the moment to drag her dead body here.
Fair point.
At the moment, kind of wasted a lot of my abilities killing that bandit town. Oh yeah, Frost, you didn't hear about that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Kind of murdered a bandit town of 40 people.
Are there still bodies there?
Yeah, there's still bodies there.
Where is it?
I can teleport you there.
That would be great. Also, I think I know who knows more about this weapon. More than I
Who?
do. Ali.
Where is Allie?
I would assuming somewhere.
Possibly fighting Salamander and Wolf with 3?
Maybe. She
Okay.
would
First you're
probably
coming
be over there.
First you're coming with me to clean up the bodies, and you'll see the mess I made. There may be almost no town left. But I was justified. They killed 40 people each, and there were 40 of them.
She kind of rolls her eyes a little bit.
I did the world a favor. He then teleports her. Karina, keep an eye on that. Don't let anyone touch it. You know, I mean, Kira, if you touch that, I am breaking your ribs.
Why do I get my ribs broke? Why can't I touch it? Why does she get to touch it?
She's not touching it. She's watching it so you don't touch it and other people don't touch it. No one's allowed to touch it on that bar table. Understood?
Karina just looks at Kira because I'm not a child unlike you.
He looks at Karina and says, "You are still 16 fucking years old."
At least I'm more mature than this wolf head over here.
Hey, at least he has a wolf head.
At least you have a wolf head that Ava likes.
Karina?
Yeah.
Quiet. Kirith, sober up now. He then grabs Frost. He grabs Frost by the arm. Like, not forced, not hard, but just kind of grabs her arm and teleports her away. Alright, you want to take care of the bodies
Before
real
you
quick?
teleport, you see Kira go to the barrel of water and just dunk his face into it.
He's like, "Good boy. You did good, buddy." But as he takes Frost to the town, she sees it as nothing but a wasteland, by the way. She sees what he does when he is jealous and enraged.
Okay.
It is basically, imagine the Frost War, but imagine 3 times worse on the scale of just one town. That is what she sees. It is frozen, burnt, shadow-ridden, and sparking. And nothing is left standing.
So as you kind of take her there, her whisk immediately takes over and she just goes ham with clean up everything.
He's like, "Okay, cool." He then just sits back in a tree and eats a snack.
As you just watch.
As the wisp sees the carnage, though, I want the wisp to have a reaction. Because the wisp has only seen damage this bad in the wars, by the way.
Stormer
and
just
not done by like 1 or 2 people.
Stormer just completely just like
Yeah, that's what happens when I take over completely, isn't it?
yep.
Yeah, I kind of shut you out and said, "Fuck it, let me take control." Yeah, if you hear me do that again and I'm jealous or upset, don't let me, please. Take away at least the thunder ability. Even if
Frost,
you need to take full control.
Frost would literally just take it away right away.
He then looks at Frost as she finished. Alright, cool. Did you like the destruction I wrought, by the way?
Frost
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
not
wipes
allowed
the
to be
blood
mad
from
anymore.
her face as she smiles. Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
Cool. I'm not allowed to be angry or jealous anymore, am I?
No. Unless
Fuck.
I'm there with you.
Nah, I probably would still do just as bad.
At
You
least
saw I shoved both of you out.
at least I can clean it up after you're done.
True. Ava has Firestorm, so Firestorm could clean it up pretty well too.
Yeah, but at
Alright,
least
we're
it
headed
beats
back.
me.
To your route. He teleports him back. Alright, cool. He sees just it all sees Kira just sobered up. He's like, good job. You gonna shake it off like a dog now?
He
Makes
lit-
it just look
He looks to Ava and he's like, I already did and she witnessed it.
good. I'm proud of you. Ava, I learned quickly that I have the power to level a whole town in under 5 minutes. I didn't realize I leveled it that badly, but I can level a town in 5 minutes. So, if we ever need a town level, just let me go all out.
Kira
Actually, not even all out, just pissed off.
kind of whispers in Ava's ear and is like, I think you need to put him on a leash.
He hears this. What if I like leashes?
Well, then it suits both of you, I guess.
I mean, she gets shouted about every night, so what about it?
I did not need to know that information.
Kira, you're the one who brought it up with leashes, kinky bitch.
We don't talk about that.
Oh, you're such a good boy. You want to be leashed and get on a walk? You want to go on a walk?
He kind of rubs his head a little bit and is like, stop treating me like a dog. Karina pipes in and she's like, you are an overgrown dog. I don't want to hear it.
Damn, your sister's just a savage.
Also, he tried to touch it. Kira looks at her and is like, no, I didn't. You're lying.
Kira, I could just ask Karina if you did. You know that, right?
Or you can ask Ava.
Ava, did he try to touch it?
I think he tried to touch it.
Why are you both against me?
He lifts Kirith up by the back of his neck, turns him to look at him, and says, did you fucking try to touch it?
No, I didn't. They're trying to get me beat up here.
Brother Zoth, did you try to touch it?
He puts his hand on his chest. And he puts his hand up. No, I did not try to touch it.
Alright, I will trust you. If I find out you lied, you're getting thrown off the ship. I'll teleport and catch you in midair, but you're getting thrown out of the ship.
He's like, okay, fair point.
Good. Alright. He goes back and looks at it. Alright, cool. I was able to hold it, nothing went wrong. I just didn't want anyone touching it in case it exploded for no reason. Because it's a weapon, and it's been gone for a while, it's probably defective. But, it's fine. So, I have a question. Does anyone know how to fucking work this thing?
Ava just shrugs. Or not Ava, Frost just shrugs.
Frost shrugging, that is not a good thing. I'm scared. He just says that as a joking manner, because he knows no one knows how to work. He just wants to see if someone would pipe off.
Karina kind of points at it and is like, I have a diagram of it in this book.
What does the diagram say?
So it says that if you put it on your arm, it can turn into like a fire weapon, some kind of thing. I don't fucking know. I just know it turns into a weapon.
Serge
it on
just
your
grabs it and says, he's like already grabbing it as she says, put it on your arm. It's like, I was already gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
In a brotherly teasing way, like, I'm already doing it. And he puts it on his arms, like, it actually sheathed. You know, have any of you seen the new Transformers movie besides B? Because I know she has.
Nope.
Fuck. Alright.
You know how if you put something on your arm and it suddenly transforms into an armor base, like a forearm
Yep.
sleeve? But it does that and puts a sword in your hand that turns into a fire blade. He looks at it and goes, "We're not giving it to anyone. This is ours."
Karina kind of just looks at it, and then she kind of looks more at the diagram, and she's a little piece of it on the ground.
Huh? She does what?
She sees a little piece of it on the ground.
Oh, the piece of the artifact?
Yes.
Oh. He sees it. It's like, he sees it, look down. What do you see?
You dropped a piece.
I didn't drop anything?
Oh,
Where
can
does
I
it
only
go?
see this?
I mean, I'd only put it on. I didn't think anything fell off.
So
Something fell off, put it
she
back on.
grabbed it,
Uh-huh.
and everybody can hear this. Something explodes in the ship.
Xerxes hears the explosion and he goes, "Alright, cool. Scatter. I'll teleport to the engine room. You guys go check every other room." He heads to the engine room and checks it. Does he see anything?
He sees fire kind of spreading through the ship a little.
He has going to use... What do I mainly have? Fire spells. He uses watery spear, but instead of... He puts a drop of water in his hand and then starts casting the spell. But what he does instead is he sends the spear out and instantly breaks it so water spreads everywhere.
Okay.
Yes, I use spells differently than what they're meant to be. So he quells the water in the engine room. He then heads over to the captain and is like, "Alright, is everything running okay? Because we had an explosion in the engine room apparently, and we don't know what the fuck
The
happened."
captain just looks at him, kind of puts his hand on Cyrix. He's just like, yeah. Kind of gives you a sign that it's fine.
Okay, cool. He teleports back out. So the engine room was on fire. Anything else on fire?
So you would see a few things kind of scattered, but you would hear at most Karina scream.
He teleports directly to Karina. What does he find?
You would see scattered little fire, but it's not spreading.
He does another watery spear, but he asks Karina, "Why'd you scream?"
She would look at the artifact and point to the book, and she's like, "It says if you put that thing on it, you're gonna release a creature." Which you already put
creature?
on. Some kind of fire spear or something?
Fire spear or fire spirit?
I said spirit. I didn't say spear. I'm not.
Hey, I heard spear. Man.
Don't
He
man
then,
me.
yeah. He then slowly begins to take. He tries to take it off. Does he succeed or no?
So as you try and take it off, it wouldn't come off. It stays.
Okay then. Great. So the artifact does not get removed when you put it on your arm, apparently.
So Karina kind of sighs as like, why do we put things on immediately?
What did you tell me to put it on?
Because I didn't read it fully? Okay, shut up, I get it.
Okay, cool. He then sends his link to everyone, including Yeno. He just adds Yeno to the link and says, "Alright, Yeno, meet us in the fucking bar room, please. If you're awake." It's been about 2 or 3 hours, so he has had sleep, but he doesn't have to wake up if he doesn't want to. And he also sends it to Rosa as well and says, "Meet us in the bar room if you have any water-related spells or any water-related things you can do."
So
He
Karina
then-
kind of looks at Cyrix and she's like, it's also probably because we're in the Firelands now. Because this place does burn up wood really fast.
I know. And why did we bring a ship that was made with wood and stone? Because we're stupid.
No, because you're the one who didn't want to get fire protected.
Hey, I didn't make the ship.
We
All
could
I
have
did was-
asked Lucy to fix it, but no.
Hey, I didn't have control over that.
What do you mean you didn't have control over that?
I'm not the ship man. Siege is the ship man.
Me, 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 me.
Man.
Me, 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 me.
Man, you didn't know who made the ship. Siege made the ship. I didn't make the ship. I didn't make it not fireproof.
Kirith kind of looks at, Kirith kind of can hear this from down. Oh, well, no, they're in the bar. So yeah,
Down the hall.
he hears this down the hall, and he's like, "He didn't make the ship.
Like, who the fuck made the ship?
Lucy did."
I would assume Lucy would make it fireproof.
She did.
Then why is it burning?
There's a button next to the wheel. Did no one read the manual?
No one gave me a manual.
Kira fucking chucks a manual across the fucking hallway.
Don't know what I'm gonna do something. Does he catch it?
Oh, I need to grab my phone really quick.
I'm gonna say, okay, 23, he catches it, but it still hits him. He just hits him with a 4, he's like, fuck you. And then he reads the book, he's like, alright, cool. He heads up to the captain and pushes the button.
So you would know that there's ice protection, there's earth protection, there's everything.
He then goes up to captain. Captain, I need you to press the fire button. The fire retarded button. We need the fire god. We need the fire proof.
He looks at the fire button. He pushes it. He looks at Cyrix.
Thank you.
All of a sudden, the water just pours all over you.
I see. This is how we're supposed to protect from fire. Just cover ourselves with water.
He shrugs.
Let's see what the fuck. As he then says this, also, by the way, I was told to put this on. I didn't cause the problem. They didn't read the book fully. We may have a fire spirit on board.
He points to the back room.
To the what?
To the back room.
You want me to go to the back room?
He nod.
He goes to the back room. What does he find in the back room?
Roll perception.
I rolled a 19.
Damn.
I got a 24. What does he see in the back room?
You
He sees everything we know.
would see someone just sitting there, and you would see jars all over.
Alright. Is there a jar specifically made to catch the fire?
Yes.
Alright, he grabs that jar and teleports in. Alright, cool. Does anyone know where the fire spirit manifested yet?
Harina kind of looks over to him and she's like, "No, we don't have the person who made the weapon on board, do we?"
But wouldn't we know the fire spirit on board?
Well,
Harina, wouldn't we?
maybe? I don't know. You think I'm that smart?
Space and time. How the fuck do you not know? Mother, why?
Why
He
would
actually
I
said
know?
mother. He said mother for the first time in forever, and he's like,
Karina just kind of stares at him.
I thought you would know because we need to know this. I found the jar to contain him. Okay, everyone spread out. If you find him, tell me however you need to. Either by screaming, by telepathic link, by fucking just teleporting me over there, arena style, or, in Rose's case, hit the panic button. Because there are panic buttons everywhere. So, scatter. They all scatter. So, who finds it?
I need everyone to roll a perception.
Perception. I got a 18.
I got 15.
Nice. 29. God damn. Ava got 29.
Honestly, Ava might have the best chance of finding it.
Excuse me. Kirith and Frost need to roll, along with Karina.
Karina got a 5.
Karina is a child. She has no perception.
Oh. She
I
just
think
sees-
also made Karina a lot older too.
11? Oh my god, just as bad. He is a child as well.
He is a child. He's a man child.
I know he is. He's a dog child.
I'm tired.
We might have to end after this part too. I'm getting sleepy.
She got
Also,
a
by the
7.
way, Dark, I'm sorry. My back has been spasming for like the past 4 days.
You're fine.
So, I'm just like, I'm exhausted just from the pain.
So,
It's either going to be Xerxes, Rosa, or Ava finding this bitch.
Honestly, I think Ava wins.
alright, so where does Ava find it? How should you let me know? Yes, I'm talking into a cup. Deal with it.
So Ava, you would kind of see fire, just like footprints in a way. So those footprints would kind of lead to one of the rooms. Shockingly, it goes to Yeno and Zoe's room.
Okay. Then I telepathically.
Yeah, you can telepathically let me know. So as he feels the link connect and he knows she found it, he teleports to her and goes, "Oh, going after the kinky couple." He knows what he said, and he knows he said it loud enough for them to be awake and hear it if they are. And he walks into he kicks the door. He does not have any courtesy. He kicks the door open and says, "Hi, buddy," and he opens the jar.
As you kick the door open, you see Zoe's eyes flash open, and her eyes are red now.
Huh?
Her eyes are red now, and she's glaring.
He looks at her and he goes, "Really? Really fucking fire bitch." And he says fire bitch directly to her, knowing what took her over. Just let go of the boy. Let go of Yeno. Yeno does not deserve you, fire bitch. If you were Zoe, he deserves you, but not fire bitch. Now let go. Let go, bitch.
Zoe just looks at him and is like, "What? What fire bitch?"
Motherfucker. So you have sentience. After a fire spirit's inside you.
No, it's not.
What do you mean, no, it's not?
Pissed my wisp off.
Why are you right? I mean, fair. But there is a fire wisp in here, by the way. Its footsteps stopped at your door and it has just appeared in here. I mean, a fire spirit, not a fire wisp. Fire spirit.
Zoe kind of holds, in a more protective manner as she just looks around.
Xerxes just opens the jar and says, "All right, cool," because it has a radius. I will say the jar has a radius where it can find it. So he opens the jar and says, "Okay, come here, bitch."
As you do that, just sucks it in.
It's like, oh, it sucked it off. I'm so proud of it. Such a good jar. He then puts the lid on. All right, cool. You're good. Sorry for calling you a fire bitch.
Yeah, raises his hand. Help me.
Ah, you're fine. You're in the best position ever.
Zoe just looks at him and is like, "You're fine. Why are you whining?"
Zoe, the fact that he wanted to sleep and the fact that you cuddled him so strongly is the fact that he's whining. He wanted to sleep alone, not with breasts in his face, but at the same time, he should be happy he has breasts in his face. Plus, if you also didn't hear what I said, he deserves you, not fire bitch, because I thought you were taken over by a fire spirit for a minute. My bad.
She loosens her grip on him and just kind of rubs his head a little bit.
So Zoe, let me tell you this. You are a good girl. You are very sweet. But don't be so fucking pushy with him. He's a gentleman. Bitch of an asshole, but still a gentleman.
She gives Cyrix a look.
What?
She looks at you like, "At least he's got me."
Yeah, I know. And you'll protect him, because he is our healer. And I gave him the important role of being lead healer. If he dies, we're all fucked. Keep him alive, okay?
She slightly nods.
Sorry, my internet literally cut out. What happened?
Xerxes basically told Zoe that she's being too pushy and clingy, even though she saw on your face, which is fucking prime. That she still is good for you, but you're also a sensitive little bitch. Not in those words though, and
Fair.
you can't be pushed on so hard.
No. Exact words. Love that.
Exact words. He's like, "Yeah, exact words."
But he also said you're the lead healer, so keep him safe. Because you are an important member of the party. See, he's an asshole, but he's an asshole for many reasons.
He's an asshole, but he also respects people who are in his party. Excuse me. But yeah, we're probably ending now anyway. Especially with your internet going out. My internet was going out last night too. It was really weird.
That damn solar flare. Not really, but
No, it's not. Well, I mean, if anything, if it's a solar flare, I'm sorry, but that solar flare is enough to cover Earth completely. Solar flares have to be big to affect us. We have a fucking shield. We have a shield. You motherfuckers in Super Smash Brothers have a temporary shield. Earth has a permanent shield. But yeah, so you want to end session here?
Yeah, we can add tension here.
Okay. Next session, I fight.
Yes,
To
next
the death,
session
I'm
you
just
fight.
Just to the death. I mean, if one of them died due to a Titan, that's not our fault, right?
I mean, it wouldn't be your fault, but they would have to roll badly for it.